What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. So tonight, you guys, I'm going to be doing an updated reading on Armon and Reginae. Apparently, they just broke up, so we're gonna be seeing: is this like a real breakup? Is this just for publicity? Is this just to keep people out their business? Like, what is it? So for those of you who don't know, I've done readings on them before. I just recently did a reading on them, and Spirit brought up a lot of things that I feel is relevant to the breakup. So if you have not seen that, make sure you go check out those readings after this live. Hey, Latasha. Okay, I thought I was going to be on here solo tonight. But I'm going to have to start going live on here more because, yeah, I just don't feel like doing all the editing and stuff. So we're just going to go live. Nija. Hey, Nija. How are you? Okay, ladies. So I'm actually going to go ahead and finish shuffling the cards. Pay attention to the lyrics and the music. That's going to be a good indication of what Spirit is saying in regards to the question that I'm asking. So I'm going to turn the music up. Uh-oh, it's 6 people in here. Drop a comment if you're in here. Okay, so the first question is this breakup real or fake? Second question, why did she really take her ring off? Because I want to know, what's T? Why you take that ring off? Because at first it was my man, my man, my man, my ring. I would have been the same way. I'm just saying. Then you got the third question, why did they call things off in their relationship? And then my last question is, did Ricky Smiley morning show have ill intentions when reporting abuse? I feel like they did, but we're going to see. We're going to see, okay? I'm not going to take too long to get into it. But make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. All right. So I'm going to shuffle the rest of these cards, and we're going to get straight into it. Latasha, I wish I could make you a moderator, because I'm not really going to be looking at the camera much once I get into the reading. Turn the music up for y'all. If you're in here, drop a comment. Let me know. Let me know. I'm not going to take too long to set up today. Just shuffle these cards real quick. Look, going viral. Spirit is ready to chat and yeah. Let me lift y'all up some. Oh, we got 11 people. Hey, everybody, drop a comment. Is the music too loud? Is everything fine? Okay, let me use this some plastic I use. I already put Florida water on my hands. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to pray over the cards. Shuffle the music real quick. Oh, not breaking my heart. What the hell is going on? What's T? Let's see. No, the music is good. Thank you, Latasha. Cassandra, hold on, said, God, I hope they're still together, and I just want people to leave them alone. God can move mountains, and he can put together, and he can fix it. I agree, but I think it all boils down to them. And that's been what I've been emphasizing in all the readings. It's like, if they break up, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like I want to be nosy and figure out what it is, like what's tea. But I feel like in the last reading I just literally just dropped, like a couple days ago, I feel like Spirit was really screaming. So make sure y'all check that reading out if y'all haven't yet. Let me pray over the cards. We're going to go ahead and get into it. All right. All right. So the first question, is this a real breakup or is it fake? Y'all ready? Somebody's hurting. Somebody's hurting. And if y'all watched the last reading I just did, Spirit was saying like Reginae is not letting up off of him. She's not letting him go. Like, this is her man, okay? So it's probably her that's feeling hurt, because I'm feeling like a sense of confusion. But let's see what's really going on. I'll probably ask more questions since I'm on live. I don't have to edit this. I'll probably just go until I get tired. But the music is screaming. Do y'all hear the music? Somebody acting real nonchalant right now. All right, Spirit. Is this a real breakup or is it fake? Guarded. This is the same fucking card from the last reading. You got me fucked up. Like, am I kept? It's love for me. Whew. Okay. Okay. Wait. Spirit, is this a real breakup or is it fake? Shade, this is the same card. Like, I'm not finna play with y'all. This is the same card from the last reading. This is a real breakup. This is a real breakup. Spirit, are they gonna get back together? Well, matter of fact, let me see. Let me ask another deck. Spirit, is this a real breakup? Because I'm telling y'all, the shade room and just social media, it really is getting to them. Like, for real. Reginae does not know who to trust right now, which is what she already said. Naja said, I remember that in your other reading too. Yes, these are the same cards. Like, I'm not capping. I don't cap. So this is funny too, because this is like the baby mama. This is Essie, which was revealed in the last reading. Y'all was commenting, y'all was like, she just dyed her hair blonde. Like, just dyed, like literally. And I went to her page and I saw she had just recently dyed her hair blonde. So that's oddly specific. So I do feel like she has something to do with it. Spirit, what is Essie's role in all of this? Because I feel like she definitely has a role, which has already been revealed. Oh, it's a lot of cards. She got a lot to do with it. Let me see. Because I don't know if it's intentional or... I'm hearing like I can't be in what is he saying? I'm hearing Armon saying I can't be in two places at once is what he's saying. I'm hearing that verbiage from him. Spirit, what's Essie's role in this breakup? Spirit, what's Essie's role in this breakup? Okay, it's time to pull out my deck. I'm done playing. Spirit, what's Essie's role in all of this? February. So what the fuck happened in February? What happened in February? Let me see. February. Let me look at the zodiacs. Pisces, Aquarius. So who's the Aquarius? This could even be a Pisces because we got the water right here. Okay. Spirit, what's Essie's role in the breakup? Sexual bliss. Deceased speaking of the children. So we have an ancestor trying to step forward and like give them advice. Spirit, not during this reading, but I'm just gonna acknowledge that this is a spirit that is like showing up like a elder to them. So Spirit, what's your message? Give us insights. Let us know, what is Essie's role in Armon and Reginae breaking up? Let us know. Warning, manifesting lack and financial limitations, poverty mindset. So Essie is like, I'm hearing like, I hate to say it, but it's like money, like I don't have money, I need more money, I need more money. So Spirit, is Essie like, which Spirit did reveal in the last reading, it's like something to do with money. So I'm picking up like maybe child support payments, or Spirit, does Essie require money from Arman for legacy? Toxic secrets. It's a lot of cards that came out. Just a couple, Spirit. Because it's some, yeah, I think he gives her money behind the scenes. Spirit, does Arman give Essie money for legacy? Counseling. For me, it's the same situation with different faces. I always end up hurt. I'm now understanding the pain of my past, and I'm working on becoming a better version of myself. So this gives me Essie. Spirit. Okay, so maybe she's in therapy, because this looks like the same woman. And she does look Hispanic if you look closely. What's tea? Like, Latasha said, oh man. Cassandra said I said the same thing. What the hell is going on, y'all? Breaking my heart. I feel like Essie is hurt, though. Spirit. Okay, let me just stick to the questions I already asked. So, I'm going to ask one more time. Spirit, is this a real breakup or is it fake? I feel like they definitely beefing for real. And if y'all did not see the tweets, the post and delete tweets, oh, that's what made me know this was real. Because Armand was like, how you gonna say I don't make time for you? I'm always making time for you. I'm either like, what? Y'all really arguing? Like, we thought y'all was playing. Y'all really arguing? Not the power couple. Okay. So, let me ask one more time. Is this a real breakup or is it fake? Spirit, is this a real breakup or is it fake between Armon and Reginae? This is the same fucking card that came out for Reginae. Spirit, is this a real breakup or fake? Quit playing with us. Is this real or fake? Oh, I'm picking up like something happened. Because this police card trying to come out again, which came out in the last reading. So I do think it's a situation that occurred. Spirit, is this a real breakup or a fake breakup? Because they could really be playing. Spirit, is this a real breakup? Seduced. Wild emotions. Miserable as fuck. So I feel like this is bringing up Essie. And the reason why, because here's this water again. Like, I don't know if she's the Pisces, but the water could just be representing, like, emotions. Because this miserable as fuck has come out for Essie before in my previous reading. So that's what made me think it's her and Armand. Miserable as fuck. It's a situation that they had to let go of. Okay, so Spirit, I'm not asking about that. I'm asking, is it a real breakup or fake? Let us know. Is this real or fake? Doing the most. So I do feel like this is real. It's a real breakup because this is like a couple that's like faking. Or it gives like honeymoon phase. Like she's shaving his face. He's like rubbing her arm. It just gives forcing it. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. This is a real breakup. This is a real breakup, okay? So the next question is, why did she really take her ring off? Why did Reginae take her ring off, Spirit? What's the real reason why? Deep cleaning needed. Trying to block you out. This is Reginae all the freaking way, the fire sign, which came up in the last reading. So deep cleaning is kind of like getting rid of shit that don't serve you no more, you know? Like, this is like somebody that needs to clean up. But I take this, personally, I take this as her getting rid of, like, why am I feeling like Armon got her, like, in limbo? Like, she don't really know where she stands. So, I'm picking up they've been having some problems for a while now. Which, a lot of y'all have been commenting on my channel saying, did they break up? Like, this had been like a month prior to this. Did they break up? What's going on? What's going on? And I kept saying, like, y'all, just leave them be. Just let it play out. We'll know. You know what I'm saying? We'll know what they want us to know. And you also have to remember, like, these couples, especially like social media couples, I ain't gonna say it before the camera, but like, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, they together for 10 years. At some point, they gonna still be faking for the camera, because all moments ain't good moments. You know, every relationship have their problems. So yeah, I just take it as they kind of be putting on, because this card lets me know for sure. Hold on, let me find it. Where'd that card go? The one that said doing the most. Yeah, definitely gives faking it for the camera. My bad, I forgot to put my stand up. This card came out too for the last reading, which is, I feel like this could be, because this came out for Armon, so I feel like he's avoiding big issues with them, and they're like pretending like ain't shit wrong, which the baby mama is the issue. I've already revealed this. I've already said this, y'all. Like, I don't know how many times I can say this. She is the issue, but it's not really like what can she do? You know, I feel like Reginae insecurities, or her just being like territorial, or just her not wanting to share. I want to get insights into the party, like, or let me see what led up to the breakup. Damn, because did I even answer the last question? Why did she take her ring off? Oh, I did answer that. So he made her mad. He made her mad. Because, yeah. Spirit, what did he do to make her mad? Because remember, we kept getting those cards on the last reading. He got you fucked up, sis, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, very much so. He pissed her off. Spirit, what led up to them? What led up to her taking her ring off? Medical record? Okay, so this will make sense why, you know, she injured her hand or something like that. So, what did that happen first? Y'all have to let me know, because I don't follow it that closely. But did she hurt her hand when she first started taking off her ring? I feel like she took it off not just for that reason, but for other reasons behind the scenes. But that kind of justified it. Spirit, what else led up to her taking off her ring that Armon got her? Her promise ring. What led up to her? Make it like it was. Social media hacker. So, I'm picking up, like, people was like, this look like a Hispanic woman. I'm picking up somebody was like messaging like Reginae receipts of something. Okay. Spirit, give me insights into what this person revealed. Social media hacker. What, like, maybe it's y'all know what had just came out with the Ricky Smiley stuff. That could be this as well. Let me see. I'm sorry, I missed y'all comments. Naja said, I seen those two and was like, dang. Naja said, Reginae is a Sag and Essie is an Aries. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're both fire signs. That's right. It's like they have this little competition going on, but it's like a secret competition. And I told y'all, like, Essie, she loves the fact that she had his baby. it's like she's gonna forever get, I don't want to say clout, is that the word? But she's always gonna have a place in his life to some extent, at least until the baby gets older, or 18, you know. Let me see. Nigel said, oh, no. JoJo said she's in a boxing movie. Yes. Nigel said she was doing a movie for boxing too, and online she said she hurt her hand. So yeah, that's what led to it. I was trying to make sure the timeline added up because did she hurt her hand first? Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But yes, this has something to do with it, but it was something else that happened behind the scenes. Spirit, anything else you want to say about why she took her ring off? What the hell? What's going on? Why did Reginae remove her ring? Stalker alert. Can I make this up? Social media hacker? Stalker alert? Control, stay positive, work. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so somebody was just like trolling, and I think that kind of got to Reginae, to be honest. I think it got to her, like, let me see. JoJo said she hurt her hand right before he left to go to the baby's party. Okay, so this makes sense. So, you know what it is now that I think about it, like even with the shade room and all of that stuff, y'all have to understand, like, people coming at you with information all day, every day. And me personally, it would get hard to not look at the negative comments. Like, yeah, you can ignore the negative comments, for sure, yeah. But we're all human. At some point, we're going to look, you know? So I do think that that kind of contributes with this stalker alert, social media hacker. It's just like somebody, or not just somebody, multiple people just like thriving off of their shortcomings is what I'm hearing. So I think that definitely is kind of bothering them. And then with this, you know, Hispanic woman coming up multiple times, I think the baby mama situation this is why I don't date men with kids. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, if I don't have kids, why would I date somebody with kids? But everybody's going to see it differently. Everybody's going to do what they want to do. But it does seem like Reginae, it seems like she's trying to, like, I don't want to say change the situation or the circumstance, but you knew he had a kid, you knew he had a baby mama before you got with him. You hear the music just as long as you come back home. So I do think the party has something to do with it. You hear this? Right beside me. So I do think that she thinks like when he's away, it's like she can't really, because she is, I'm sorry, Reginae is controlling. Look at this, y'all. This card already came out for them. This is a woman grabbing on a man. Control. When I tell y'all, once she got to that point, my man, yeah, she would do whatever it takes to keep her man. So I do see them getting back together. I'm going to ask the cards, I'm going to ask Spirit, but I do see them getting back together, because the only way they won't get back together is if Armon is being like nonchalant. If Armon is being like nonchalant, like standing his ground, which is kind of how he is. Like, he doesn't want anybody like kind of telling, I don't want to say it like that. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like Armon, he feels very rooted in who he is. And so that can be a trigger for him when people are trying to, like, he feels like people are trying to change him, or people are not accepting, or people are not being real, or people are being fake. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Like, he feels like she's being kind of fake, like putting on a facade, like she's cool with his situation, but really it's like low-key insecurity. That's unfortunate. I hate to hear that, but that's exactly why I don't date men with kids. Because for one, I'm not going to compete with a kid. Like, I would never measure up to that. Like, your kid versus, like, and I wouldn't even want a man that want to spend more time with me than he do with his kids. So it wouldn't work. It don't work for me, you know? But everybody thinks differently. Let me see. Hey, Shirley. Let me see. JoJo said, and he hired a new girl on his team as a publicist or something like that. So I'm gonna ask, is Reginae insecure? Because JoJo did say Nay is insecure a little too. She said the Essie invited her as well, but the thing is she couldn't come. And I think, let me see. Yeah, because I kind of feel like maybe she didn't want to come. So did Reginae want to go to Legacy's party? Did Reginae want to go to let me use my deck. Because I kind of pick up like she kind of didn't want that confrontation. Did Reginae want to go to Legacy's party? I feel like it would have been awkward. Like, I'm going to just be real. It would have probably been awkward. Because just looking at the video, it just seemed like it was only a few people there. I don't know if it was more people or whatever, but it seemed like it was only a few people there. So if Reginae would have came, it kind of would have been like giving. They would have been very up close and personal. They would have had to make conversation. They would have had, and keep in mind, like, if they would have pulled out cameras, that probably would have been a trigger for Essie. Because they're going to have cameras out, but like with Reginae being there, like, I just feel like that wouldn't have really gave. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is that just me? It just ain't giving, like, I don't know. You know how some situations you just kind of like, eh. So Spirit, did Reginae want to go to Legacy's party? Did she genuinely want to go? Fire sign. Action. Competition. Explosive. Pushing boundaries. Y'all. Spirit, did she... This literally not... I'm telling y'all, they have this like weird secret competition with each other. I mean, how could you not? Think about the dynamic. Think about the dynamic. Armon glows up. He gets a new girlfriend. Somebody who's dang near a celebrity. Yeah, and Spirit have already revealed this in the previous readings. They have a weird dynamic going on, like the two fire signs, which is Essie and Reginae. So, and even think about this too, y'all. I know I lost my train of thought, but like, even if Essie invited Reginae, don't y'all think Armon probably would have blocked it? Because he been kind of blocking it from them meeting. Haven't he been blocking it? Because I know in the first, was it the first or second reading I did on them, I remember saying, like, I wish he would just step out the way and let them have a woman-to-woman conversation. Because it's a child involved. Like, you have to kind of put your big girl panties on and just have the conversation. You know? I don't think Reginae... Nikki said, I don't think Reginae didn't want to go. So let me see. Did Reginae want to go to the party, Spirit? Let me see. I could ask the pretty one, but no, I ain't gonna do all of that. Let me start the music back up. I'm gonna ask that question now. Did she want to go?
Check this out. With Paycom, employees do their own payroll. What's Paycom?
Spirit, did Reginae want to go to the party? Legacy's party? Did Reginae want to go? Huh? Did Reginae want to go to the party? Okay, Spirit trying to reveal some other stuff. Did she want to go to the party? Yes or no, Spirit? I'm going to say yes. She wanted to go. And she wanted... Oh, Lord. I don't want to sound petty. But she wanted to go. And, like, she wanted to go and look really good. This kind of sounds vain. But I'm picking up, like, maybe she didn't want to go because her hand... And then also she didn't have her ring on. I'm hearing that. Because we got the finest cat hair card. Attractive woman, good looking, desirable. Like, she wanted to show up looking good. Like I said, they have a weird competition type thing going on. Larger than life personality. Y'all already know Reginae's over the top. So this is really like it's kind of weird. I think I Am She Who Rises said, I think Armand was only trying to avoid conflict for the sake of his daughter because he knows both of these women. Exactly. Who is this? Why? Hold on. Because why you'll come and say, because who come and got, Latasha, let me make you a moderator real quick so you can, all right, because I don't know who come and got blocked. Okay. Yeah, he have been blocking it. Nikki said, yeah, he have been blocking it. JoJo said, I think they met in Cali when they went to Grammy weekend. T. Sunay said, I don't think him and Essie really had a sit down after the breakup. Yeah, I don't think they did either. Wait, yes they did, because they did that mukbang. It was after they broke up. And this is what a lot of people miss when we're talking about like the breakup. Essie would not own up to her bullshit. And when I say that, it pissed me off so bad about her, that put the worst taste in my mouth about her. Like, it made sense why they did not work out. Like, and I also think that was a blessing in disguise for Armon, because that was not the woman for him. It was not the woman for him. Is Reginae the woman for him? I feel like the cards are more aligning when it comes to that, because anytime I pull on them, you get love cards, you get love music, you get love energy. And then when I pull on him and Essie, it's like miserable as fuck. It's not working out. Separation, like it's the same energy. So JoJo said no, that was way before the official breakup. So I'm just speaking on the video I saw. They did say that they were broken up. They hadn't been together. So I don't really think it matters in that sense. I think they just didn't work out. The relationship is not something that they want. But think about it. I think with Reginae being so like territorial, like in my man, another woman being in that role or having that place in his life, it just doesn't work for her. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's more of that aspect, which is why I was saying in the previous reading, I think they will have a baby soon. If they end up getting back together, they will have a baby soon because they have fertility cards. But they're also building their brand. And I do think Reginae will change her mind about having kids sooner because she wants to solidify. I'm sorry, and I know it sounds crazy, but she wants to solidify her place in his life. Nikki said, but you know, as a woman, we sometimes feel like I don't care what's going on. I'm his first baby mom. And I think that's what Essie, yeah, like she feel like you got to drop what you're doing when it comes to the baby, which that's how it should be to a certain extent. But think about it. A lot of men feel like they should take care of their baby mamas. They should pay their rent. They should do this and that. And I feel like if Armand was to do that, don't you see that being a problem for Reginae? It's just so mixy. It's so mixy. So I do think that he does do something, because y'all saw the card that said toxic secrets. When I asked what does he do, does he send money for the baby? I think that he gives her money on the back end without Reginae knowing. Spirit, does Armand give Essie money for the baby? Home cooked meal, fuck nigga free. Does she? Hold on, let me see. Drop up some more. No, it has something to do with Essie for sure. Because last 3 readings I've done, Essie has been an issue. She's been a problem. I want everybody to go back and watch the last reading I literally just dropped. This is when they were still together. Essie has been a problem. Trust me, I don't care. She's been a problem. Okay, so let me see. Because what was the question? Does he give her money? Come on, Spirit, let me know. Because I feel like every time I ask, it's like they sending me in circles. Let me see. What can I pull? Uh-oh, we got 41 people in here. I'm gonna have to start going live on here more. Y'all have to follow me on Instagram as well. I go live there. I'm actually more active on Instagram than anything. But that's where I go live for my client reading. Spirit, does Armon take care of Essie on the back end? Does he take care of Essie financially? Does he take care of Essie? Empowerment. Blessings. He does give her money. Look at this. The full moon in the back. Both cards. So she does get money from him. Look at this. And this woman has her hands open and receptive energy. She's receiving. So yeah, she does get money from Armon. Okay, let me go back and read the previous comments, y'all, because I have missed a lot. Okay. Yes, okay, T-Sane said, yes, she does nothing wrong. She's controlling on a different level, Essie. Oh, yeah, she don't own up to her shit. And that's what make me mad about people. Like, just own up. Like, when I saw how she treated Armon, it kind of made me feel sad because this was, like, before he glowed up. Which this had to be a while ago. But, like, y'all know, like, Armon had, like, the chubby cheeks, chubby face. Now he looks like damn Morris Chestnut type shit. So, I think it's hard for Essie to see that as well. Just to see him, like, transform in that way. And for her to treat him like that, I think she does feel a little guilty. Which is why that counseling card came up. Like, I feel like she's trying to heal. Because she does have a lot of trauma. Spirit already revealed that. Like childhood trauma and stuff like that. Let me see. Nikki said, you're absolutely right. T-Sane said, Essie slick, but if you know, you know. She knows how to manipulate Armon in a situation real bad. Yeah, I saw that for myself. And I'm not saying Essie's an evil person. She doesn't give me evil person. It just gives me somebody who needs to heal. And I think she's taking those steps. But with this situation, it's like, what can she do? That's really on Armon, if you think about it, because you have to be careful who you lay down and have kids with. Like, it's already kind of been revealed, like, she intentionally wanted to have a baby with Armon. If y'all go back and look at them videos, I think she slipped up and said something like that, like, when we planned the baby or something like that, and he was like, what? We ain't playing her? And she just kind of got quiet or something like that, and it was just kind of like side-eye, like, what the hell? But I do think she knew, can I talk? She knew Armand's potential. She knew Armand's potential, and she had a baby by him. She wanted a baby. She wanted that baby. I only got 3 likes. Why y'all not liking this video? It's 44 people in here. Y'all can't like the video for me? Pretty please? Okay, lovers and friends. Now let's see. He does. Of course he does. Essie wants to control the narrative, but she uses the baby to get what she wants. I can say I agree with that. He be trying to keep the peace. JoJo said he be trying to keep the peace. Nikki said I think he does take care of her, but to him it's for baby leg. Exactly. That's what I mean by it's a fine line, because some men just feel like that's their role. Especially you got to think, some men, if they grew up with a single mom or they've seen that side, they're gonna do their part. So I could definitely see him, like, you know, because the way I saw it in the cards, with the card that said blessings, and then you got empowerment. I feel like Essie, she makes her own money. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the likes. We're up to 10 likes. I think, let me turn the music off. I think Essie makes money. I think she makes her own money. Like, she's very in her feminine energy, like, when it comes to money. So I don't know, does she do like beauty stuff? My phone dying. Does she do like beauty stuff, or like, I did see a video on her channel. It was like cooking or something like that. So very maternal energy. I feel like she feels very empowered in her career right now, which is good for her. I love that for her. But what she sees it as, any money that he gives her is more of like, okay, that's a blessing. Like, that blessed me. Because I feel like she does spend a lot of money on legacy. So, you know, any money that he gives it definitely helps. I wouldn't say it's chump change. I wouldn't say it's chump change. Cause she feels blessed when that payment come through, she feels blessed. I know that's right. Cause I feel like, you know, it's some trifling baby daddies out here. So let me see. MG, what this channel say? Do it say Master Manifester? Y'all let me know. Go click on my channel, let me know what it say. This my shit. So if you don't like it, then you can go. Let me see. Trying to keep the peace. Okay, Nikki said, JoJo said she's been praying on him. Nikki said, but what y'all think will happen if Reginae have a baby for him? They'll probably be together because they are in love. But I just feel like, damn. Are they ready for that? JoJo says she sells lashes. Naja says she sells lashes. Nikki said, yeah, she's a makeup artist and she sells lashes. Okay, so this makes sense. She's in her feminine energy. I feel like she's cool with like taking care of Legacy. She's 100% cool with that. But when he helps, like I said, it's a blessing to her. So how does Reginae feel about Armon sending money for Legacy? How does Reginae feel about that? How does Reginae... Matter of fact, this is not the right. How does Reginae feel? The Empress. She gets a little emotional. She goes and talks to her friends and smokes. Fuck the bullshit. Do I cap? Because I feel like this card has come out for her before. But I told y'all she does talk to her friends. My poor flowers are dying. But she does talk to like, she has a good support system. I feel like people in her corner are just kind of like, just good listeners. Thank y'all for the likes. Make sure y'all are subscribed to my channel, please. Okay, Latasha said, I figured out how to remove people. Okay, thank you. Dimple says she was with her friends today. Listen, Nikki said, I think Reginae should give herself some time and clear her head. Both of them really. I think so, too. I pray that they come back together. Let's actually see. I feel like she is emotional because, look, this is a dark-skinned woman. Here she's right here. And she's a smoker, right? This is definitely Reginae. So this is like a white girl. So if she has like a white friend, this would make sense that she smokes with. But let me see. It does make her emotional because the Empress card is like water. So that's like emotions, sensitivity. So she's very sensitive about this. How does Reginae feel about Arman's relationship with Essie? How does Reginae feel about the relationship that they have? Fate. Yeah, she feels like nothing can come in the way of that. And it kind of hurt her feelings. Because she's going to always be there. Do y'all have a specific question? Because I have my questions, but do y'all have a question based on what has already been revealed? Latasha said, you don't cap at all, Jew. Thank you. Nikki said, I'm loving this live. Thank you, Nikki. Is this your first time being on my lives before? Because I don't think we've talked before. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Because I go live there every week for my client readings. And we can always learn something from those readings because they're ancestor readings. So we're connecting with deceased loved ones. So sometimes we get miscarried babies. Sometimes we get deceased grandparents or parents. You just never know who's going to step forward. So I feel like they leave so many gems behind for us. So it's always good to come to those readings. Okay. My Instagram is Master Manifester 888? Okay, JoJo, I'm going to ask that question. Why did Toya unfollow Arman? Nikki said yes because the picture she took today, to me she looked very sad. Should I be sad too if I lost my man? Let me stop. But no, y'all have to think about the energy. Reginae, she was already scared to like be loud and proud about it. And then it's kind of like he's proving her right. Why do I feel like he's being nonchalant right now? And this is what makes people feel like they being used. Because you done got the clout from being with me now. Even though I'm getting clout too, but it's just like, damn, like you really like being nonchalant type shit. So let me see what my Instagram is. Hold on. It's Master Manifestor 888, no underscores. Okay, let me see. Chat. All right. Latidra said, I love this live as well, and guess it's my first time watching your live. Thank you so much. Y'all warming my heart. Thank y'all. Dimples 2014 said, I'm always watching your channel. You're spot on. Thank you, Dimples. Y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all would love the lives that I do for my client readings. I promise you, y'all would. Y'all would eat it up. I promise. It's so entertaining. Nick, wait, let me turn this on because it's giving freaky. Nikki said, guess what? I'm a Sag like Reginae, so I feel her pain. Look, I don't fool with y'all Sages, but let us know because y'all are a different breed. But no, I get it. Like with fire signs in general, y'all be like, y'all will fight for y'all love. Like, but y'all just, to me, the love can sometimes get violent. And I've dated a Sag before. And it was just, oh my God, it was so emotional. It was very intense. But at the same time, it just, I can't explain it. Y'all just be cutting up. Like, let me see. So let me ask the question that JoJo asked. Yeah, I don't see Red going back and forth doing all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I can see Toya doing that if Reginae say do it. Let me see. Nigel said, oh my God, Bad by Wale. Oh no, you thought it was that song? I'm She Who Rises said, a woman knows. Nay out and about having some drinks. I saw her on Instagram. That's good for her. I'm glad she's outside because I definitely can see her sitting back talking to her friends. I've been seeing this for a couple months. Like her sitting back talking to her friends and them saying, oh, he got you fucked up. Because literally, that just came out in the reading. And I told y'all, I said it's a family member on Reginae's side that's not too fond of him. And then there's also her friends be kind of like pumping her head up a little bit. But he be doing something. And I think it's like his mindset. Like he think he always right type shit. Let me see. Thank you, Latasha. She said she's Master Manifestor 888 on Instagram. See if you can pin that. See if it'll let you pin that, Latasha. Letitia said you're welcome. Tamika said I'm new here. Hey Tamika. Tamika Shay. How are you? JoJo said I think him being accused of being an abuser really hurt his feelings. Oh yeah. And then she threw him under the bus when she kept apologizing. All he was trying to do is defend himself. Look, that's crazy because I was thinking that too because it kind of gave like, why am I apologizing? I felt like that was so fucking messy for the Ricky Smiley show to even report on that. It felt like fake news. It didn't even feel real. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how Armon is. And just knowing the situation he just came out of, I think that that's kind of like very offensive to a person. So I think that's just something that she kind of like pushed a button, and then her being insecure is pushing another button. You know, it's like pushing his buttons. And I feel like when you reach a certain level of self-love, you're not just gonna let people play with you. You're not gonna just deal with anything. And I feel like that's cool. Like, you have to stand for something or fall for anything. You have to have boundaries. You have to have standards. So whether Reginae seems confident or not, like, I feel like we all have our insecure moments, but I feel like this shit costing her. I saw that Dimples, her friends just did a video. I skimmed through it, but it gives, to me personally, it gives, okay, y'all talking about this because y'all know people following y'all because Reginae, right? It gives, I ain't gonna say clout chasing. I'm not gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there, but y'all read between the lines. Okay, I'm skipping comments. Oh, y'all coming fast. JoJo said, I'm a Leo. Oh, you different. You real different. Nikki said, you know, Toya unfollowed him, but her husband, oh, I read that one. Nikki, you know, men don't be getting involved. Exactly. They don't be knowing what's going on. But if he unfollows, then we know something happened. Like, we know they done type shit. Nikki said, yes, but you have to bring us to that point, and we do love hard, and we act out sometimes. That's the sad in us. Baby, y'all cut up. Y'all be cutting up. JoJo said, I just followed you on IG. Thank you. Y'all follow me on Instagram, Master Manifestor 888. Nikki said, and I wouldn't have apologized, period. Right. Kiana Moy said, I just got here. Can you give you what? An overview of what happened. You're going to have to catch the replay because this is like, we've been talking for like an hour. But, yeah. I am she who rises. Nikki Lee said, I am she who rises said, Nikki Lee, I am a Sag, and we just love hard, and yes, we can become very territorial about our man. I'm a newbie, but I found you now. We locked in. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for coming on here. I honestly thought I was about to be talking to myself because this is my first time like going live here doing a reading. Like the last live I had did, I just did a private live, so it was just me on there, just like recording. But I appreciate y'all for coming on here. Make sure y'all follow me. The ones who said they locked in, follow me on Instagram and follow me on TikTok. JoJo said, wait, what you mean by that? What I say? I don't forgot now. Oh, y'all different. I'm gonna just say y'all confidence be through the roof. The audacity be through the roof. No, I love fire signs. Y'all just cut up sometimes. But I feel like everybody can learn from fire signs. Just like take action. Just go for it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Not the song It's a Rap came on. Lord. Alright, so let's move on. I'ma actually ask, why did Toya unfollow? Latasha said, we almost got 60 people in here. Hey everybody. Oh shit. Thank y'all for not letting me talk to myself tonight. Alright. So what was the reason that Toya unfollowed Armon? Income. Oh. Not she. Because this is the same fucking card I get every reading with them. No, you see me calling and calling? I should crack you right in your forehead. Let me take a breath, gain my composure. Didn't we just get through talking about y'all damn Sages? So it does give, Lord, it gives this scenario, which I've already said this. And no, Latidra, they're not getting back together. Y'all, because the song is really screaming. No, you see me calling and calling. So I'm kind of like seeing what happened, which is crazy because I was already picturing this before. Just got a sale. But I was just picturing this before, like at the party, like maybe Reginae calling him. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So Toya, I feel like maybe did it for views. Like maybe on some, oh, I'm just riding behind my daughter type stuff. But also doing it because people are going to be checking and looking at her page, and people are going to be looking, you know, like just tuning in. So I do think it has something to do with income. And I'm going to just, yeah. Y'all do know that's what like YouTubers and stuff do though. They do that type of stuff. So it doesn't. That's why I wanted to ask: is this real or fake? Because sometimes this stuff be fake, you know, and they all be in on it. So we be the only ones in shambles. That's why I be telling y'all: don't be too focused on other people's business. It's good to indulge sometimes, but just always be more in tune with what you got going on versus what somebody else got going on. Because what can we do if they break up? Like what we doing now? What can we do? We gonna get them back together? No. Like, ain't shit we can do. Oh Lord, the fire signs is in here deep. I'm finna shut the live down. Katharina said I'm an Aries. Look, where the water signs at? Where my people at? Dimple said, yes, my daughter's a Leo and she's a mess, but it's loving. Yeah, y'all love real hard, but y'all Leos be heartbreakers. Nikki said, I actually love them together. Naja said, this song resonates for sure. It does. Latiger, I answered that question. And the reason I say I don't think they'll get back together is because they were not compatible. It was more of like a sneaky link. Okay? So that's why I keep saying no. They're not getting back together. Okay, Naja. Okay, Angela, we got some Pisces in here. I'm a Pisces too. When's y'all's birthday? Mine is the 3rd. Hold up. Dimple said, I think Nay did it from her mother's cell. Maybe, possibly. But what Jazz say, stay entertained? I feel like Toya is starting to get into like the YouTube thing, like how you stay relevant, you know? Because it's a younger crowd that's like following them, and an older crowd too. But let me see. Okay, JoJo, I've already answered that question. They're kind of all benefiting from each other. So it's not they're using him for YouTube. It's not any of that. Just like he's not using them. But there's an understanding that they both have things to offer. They both bringing something to the table. So which is why I do like the dynamic, because you have to think about it. At least she got something to offer. Like, at least he got something to offer. It's like he brings the younger crowd, like more of like the cult like following. That's what Armon does. You know, he's already been doing YouTube for a long time. So that's his territory. Then you got Reginae that's been doing, you know, she's been on TV. So it's nothing new to her. And like I said in my last reading, like celebrities casually follow her. Like Nicki Minaj, that's her auntie type shit. So, excuse me, when you think about that, that's just exposure within itself. So why wouldn't they do it? Like even from when they did the video on Jazz Channel, like don't you see how that's just a money move? Like whether it went this far or not, don't y'all see? Like even look at if you look at Jazz, like in her whole like all her friends and stuff, they always do like the blind date videos. Does all of those couples end up getting in a relationship? No. But when Armon and Reginae got together and they saw how people was fucking with them and how she brought her audience, he brought his audience, and then they built a whole separate audience. Don't y'all see how that money, after a while it starts to be the motive, because you know all you got to do is pick up the camera and record what you doing. Y'all getting to know each other. So not y'all asking about Toya and Red. This is not about them. So let me see. So yeah, I don't think they're using, it's not that, because they're already famous. Y'all have to think they're already famous. So I do think that Armand makes them more likable, or he put them in the audience to be more likable, because you got to think they wasn't worried about YouTube. Like Reginae, she had a couple videos on her channel, but it wasn't giving every videos going viral like it does now. it's them together. It's what they separately bring together. Um that's what makes them powerful. So I hope Armand doesn't walk away from this situation. Lord, because it's giving nonchalant. So I'm gonna pull some more cards. I'm gonna see. This shit is long. It's a long reading. Let me see. Yes, and I think Toya really like Armand. I know for a fact she like him better than Lucci. Pisces, are they done? I have a lot of Pisces placements though. Well, that's good. So you still have Pisces energy. Capricorn, Libra. Okay, we got Earth, Air. We got two. Hey, Wanda. So we got two Libras. Michelle Haynes. Thank y'all for joining. And Wanda, thank you for joining. Libra, y'all are air signs. Okay, so your birthday is February 22nd, 222. Not your birthday, is an angel number. March 14th. Okay. Dimple said, yes, I think Toya like Armon. When they and Armon get back together. Dimple said, facts. Right, because the BM ain't have shit to offer. But an attitude. Nikki said, will Armon and Reginae get back together? Will Toya and Red last? Jazz said it, you got to read in between the lines. I think it was a business deal, but Nate caught feelings, friend with benefits. That's I am she who rises said that. So I think what Spirit said in the last reading is they were already communicating. And keep in mind they had already seen each other, but think about it, they all grown up now, so it's a little bit different. So they just did the video because they wanted to add a little spice to it. So I don't think it was because like a business deal. I just think, YouTubers and influencers, they collaborate with different people. So, like I said, whether they stay together or not, it didn't matter. It was just, it was like I would say it's a business move, like a money move, but I don't think that they thought that deep into it. I don't think they knew they were going to blow up like this. Because even think, with Reginae blowing up like this on YouTube, it helped Toya blow up like that on YouTube. Like, it put a lot of eyes on them. But yeah, you do have to read between the lines. Like, everything ain't real. Like, on social media, the shit is not, everything ain't real. Like, some stuff is literally just for entertainment. Just like TV. Y'all know they create storylines and stuff, right? Y'all do know that, right? So, yeah. Let me see. Dimple said yes. Nija said, when Essie's sister was calling Armon a deadbeat, was it because him and Reginae started talking? Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to keep that one in the back of my mind. Hold on. Will she ever get back with Lucci? Hell to the no. I could tell y'all that now. Why would she? How you going to go backwards like that? Like, for real. Be for real. Would y'all go backwards to him? No. Letitia said, I seen another reading which was saying Armand has a lot of people on his side who are very jealous of their relationship. I think that's true to an extent, but the person I saw that was hating was more on Reginae's side. I am she who rises said, okay, it was more of a collab. Yeah, like a collab. Yes, they were seeing each other. They talked about it on a Q&A. Yeah. I know for a fact they met up at least once before they did that video with Jazz, because I asked Spirit in the last reading. So, alright, so let's switch up the energy a little bit. Oh, y'all. I just been sitting here answering questions. Alright, let me see. What was the question I was going to ask? Okay, is it further up? Okay, I think I went up too far. I'm gonna just ask, are they done? Are they done for good? I'll leave you in suspense. I definitely don't think it's over. But let's see. Your boy got to be to work in the morning. All right, Spirit, are they done for good? Daughter. Spirit, are they done for good? Have a damn fertility coming out again. Spirit, are they done for good? Spirit, are they done for good? See a woman waiting around. Spirit, are they done for good? Ooh. The secret book. Shh. I think if they do reconcile, they might keep it off the internet. I don't blame them, but they're learning to keep things to themselves because the social media thing is a trigger for them. Look, y'all. Is this not what I pull for them every time with the Taurus? Look, the Taurus. This is Armon and Reginae. Yes. So I don't think they're done. Look, did I tell y'all? Oh, wait. The twin flame? I already told y'all. This is the same cards from the last reading. Abundant union, marriage. Someone is crying. Twin flame. So I see Reginae being the one crying. I'm on stage. You're going to be right there with me. So, let me see. It's like she's waiting to hear, like, what's going on with us? Like, are we good? Is what I'm hearing. So, I don't think it's over. This is a twin flame card. Look at Reginae in the flame. So, no, they're not done. Spirit, how soon are they going to get back together? Spirit, how soon are they going to get back together? Come to me already. Shadow dance. So we got the shadow dance card. So this is like shadow work. So I feel like they need to like y'all were just saying, they need to have some time to sit back and think. They need to pray. They need to talk to their ancestors if they want this relationship to work. But I definitely think they need to hit the altar call, like for sure. Like somebody needs to call on their ancestors because it's a lot of energy coming their way. Oh, this song is screaming for sure. 2-minute warning. Can't stay too far apart. Dimple said it's not over. T said I agree. Hey T. Latasha said they should keep it off the internet. That's what I'm saying. Like, they really should. But I don't think they should fake like they not together. Because if the trigger is social media, don't y'all think they going to keep running stories? Just, like, be real about it. Like, just sit your fans down and just tell them, like, we ain't going to be showing, everything. We ain't going to be doing content like that. Just be real. Like, you know, if you don't want people talking, you know. Latidra, I'm about to ask that question. Who called it off? Because I feel like it had to be him with her being controlling. Like, he don't like that. I feel like Essie was controlling like that too, which is why that triggers him. And it's like the insecurities, the lack of accountability, that type of stuff is what turned him off. So I do think that if she doesn't understand where he's coming from, he's not going to budge. So, Spirit, who called it off? So, if we get a male card, then that'll be him. If we get a female card, that'll be him. Who called it out? Spirit, who called it off? Who called the relationship off? The pig card. Spirit, who called it off? Somebody from, like, a rough upbringing. I would say Armon. Oh. Reginae. She called it off. Because, look, she's crying. So Reginae called it off. Spirit, why did Reginae call the relationship off? You ain't got to step in shit to know it's there because you can smell it. I call bullshit obliviousness. Trust your intuition. So she felt like something was going on, like point blank period. But I see her very emotional. She's crying. Reginae's crying. So I feel like she's kind of waiting on Armand to make it right, but he don't feel like he did nothing. She's the one being insecure. Oh, we got 63 people in here. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But they never said it was over. They never said, they didn't, but I think the post and delete tweets kind of said it all because they were kind of going back and forth. So he was like, how you gonna say I don't make time for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You hear this? Your time ain't no one else's time? You hear this? All right. Close the blinds. They don't need to see us. I told y'all they finna check out on social media. But they never said it was over. They both have issues. They both need to work on. True. She did do the most. What did I say? Because Nigel said that sounded like something she would say. They did the most, not just one. What did I say, y'all? She did the most talking about, you know, yeah. Oh, the post and deletes. Like, baby, did the fucking most. And you knew people was going to be looking. So what gave childish was the fact that this would let me know they weren't talking. This would let me know they weren't in communication. Because why are y'all communicating through post and deletes? Why are y'all doing that? Because it's like you're giving people a show. But y'all not trying to give people a show, but y'all really was just trying to communicate because y'all ain't talking right now. So why are they not talking? I'm picking up like an argument though. So it's like they can't find a common ground. Spirit, why are they not talking to each other? Becoming a father is my proudest achievement and biggest blessing. My children feel my love, protection, and affection. So they're not talking because the party, because the trip, okay? So that's why, because he wanted to see his child, which wasn't a problem for Reginae. It's just the insecurities is like tearing her ass up. Like whooping her ass. How does Armon, let me see. They did the most, not just one. See, I was talking about the tweets. Yeah, because they cut up. Letitia said, how does Armand's mom feel about the relationship? How does Armand's mom feel about the relationship, Spirit? How does Armand's mom feel about Reginae and Armand's relationship? How does she feel about it? Fuck with him from a distance. She's side-eyeing. She's keeping her distance, which would be why we have not seen them on video together. Like, we've seen Armon with Reginae's family, but we haven't seen them together. So, yeah. I feel like she's just kind of playing a backseat on it. And this happened fast, too. Like, their relationship, how they got together. So, I don't know if mom is, like, being a hater or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. And somebody said, how does Wayne feel about this? So, how does little Wayne feel about the breakup going on between, hell, he probably don't know. How does he feel about the breakup? Every shut-eye ain't sleep. Oh, he sees it. He sees it. People may pretend they aren't paying attention, but they're tuned in. Dude, when I say, oh my God, this is my deck, y'all. Y'all got to shop this deck. Supernatural South. This is insane, man. Spirit is, they finally yapping. What other questions y'all got? Because we've been out here for a minute. So, what other questions? Before I hop off of here. Let's see. Letitia said, I don't feel Nate's insecure. I feel Like Armon may have been acting different while at the party, which caused Nate to feel some type of way, which dudes would say is insecure. So I feel like when he say insecure, he means like how her energy will switch up when he's not around her. It's a switch up. Like it's a like either an attitude or like a blowing his phone up. Like that's more of what it is. So whether he acting a certain way or not, if he's at his baby's party, what you want him to do? Sit on the phone with you? Like he trying to be in the moment. So I think it's petty to get mad that he's on her channel, whatever the case may be. Like you got to understand that Essie is basically his family. You know, they had a kid together. It's nothing that you can do to change that. All right. All right. So he was like, me working in the studio is not having love for him or for her or switching up. I know what you're saying. You're talking about the tweets. Because he was mad because he's like, I've been working. But her thing is like, well, don't switch up on me now that you are busy and you working, because at first it was us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every woman like reassurance. Every woman like to feel like that's my man, my man, my man. So it's like if the attention is dwindling down, then I can feel where she's coming from. I can honestly see where both of them are coming from. But Nay, baby girl, that's just comes with the territory of having a man that have a kid. And he's a good father. He's not one of them. So it's like when you say you ain't tripping about a man that got kids, and you say you know your place, and you say all of this, you're going to have to stand on that shit. So, but I think Armand just wants that trust, and I think he just wants her to understand, like, if it's me and you, it's me and you. Like, you don't have to, like, treat me like I'm cheating on you. I think it's more offensive than anything. You hear this? I go along with the fuck is a crew. A bunch of people that just want me to do what they want me to do. Ooh. We got 70 people in here. Hello, everybody. Make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out so much. So I do feel like Armand is just feeling like a little triggered. Alright, so she probably want to talk to him, but it looks like he spent all day at the birthday party. Moments like that is better fully focused on his child and not on his phone. Exactly. Keep in mind, he don't live in the same state, same city. The regulator says facts, Latidra. He has always said he loved that she wasn't insecure. Well, I think insecurity can mean different things. Like sometimes people think insecurity means, oh, I don't feel confident about myself and my looks. But when you're in a relationship, sometimes your insecurities come from your past traumas and things you've dealt with. So like if you had a partner that had a whole bunch of baby mamas, and you had a partner that like Lucci or whatever, if you had a previous partner that had a whole lot of going on, you can be triggered when certain things happened. Keep in mind, this the first birthday party he done went to and seen the baby mom. Like, is this the first time they've seen each other since all of this stuff has happened? So I can see how it's a trigger. But yeah, it's just like insecurity can mean different things, you guys. So it's not just like, oh, I don't feel confident about myself. Sometimes it's deeper than that. Woo, y'all comments is coming fast. Like, okay, Armand's mom ain't on none of that IG. Now y'all know the GOAT knows the business with his BG. Oh, talking about Lil Wayne. Yeah, he not playing. And this actually made me chuckle. What was the main thing that caused the breakup? Spirit, what was the main thing that caused the breakup between Armon and Reginae? Solar plexus, low vibrations. Where you been? The main thing that caused the breakup is him not spending enough time. Like his time So I don't know if it's just recently, but it's like they haven't been spending time like they need to, which is exactly what Reginae was speaking on. It says, them, where you been? Me, in my skin. When I jump out, you jump in. So it's like somebody that's texts are getting shorter, messages are getting shorter. It just kind of gives like, I ain't gonna say you neglected me, but hell, I would feel the same. Whether it's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Like, what the? Um, it's good for me. You look, T. I was thinking the same thing because I felt like that was like, because does Reginae have a publicist or something? Because I can definitely see her. For some reason, like I saw that vision in my head, but like her working with somebody that's telling her to say certain things. I told y'all it gives De'Ara and Ken. It gives De'Ara and Ken. When I say that, I just mean like very rehearsed. So when I saw that video of her doing a live and she was like, "No, I don't come in between that with his baby mom," and it just like it just gave rehearsed. It gave rehearsed. Like um but yeah, T has said it's good for media for her to say that about dating men with kids. Yeah, it kind of gave like power couple. Like, okay, well she's cool. She's not insecure with this, and yeah, fuck that. She's still a woman at the end of the day. Nisha said, is Essie happy that all of this is happening? Okay, I'll ask that. I'm She Who Rises said, look at their last blogs. Their energy hasn't been the same. And that was before the party. They probably, yeah, the last reading I did is called Differences. It's called that for a reason because they're having differences, like for sure. So make sure y'all go watch that reading. I literally just dropped it right before the breakup. So I guess, the shit just piled on top of them, Is his brother Trey saying something about Reginae to Armon? To Armon. Let me just ask, how does Trey feel about Reginae? What happens on Earth stays on Earth. How does Trey feel about Reginae? How does Trey feel about Reginae? Solo couples trip. He supports it. He just like, I see y'all, bro. Like, okay, like live it up. How does Trey feel about because I'm hearing him say like, you only live once. And look, solo traveling. I think he's more so happy to see his brother like out of his shell and happy in a relationship. Because this is like travel. See? Travel. Is Trey an earth sign? Because Trey's very down to earth. He's not judgmental. How does Trey feel about Reginae? What doesn't come out in the rinse eventually comes out in the wash. The truth reveals itself. So he just feels like, if they're meant to last, if the relationship is meant to be, it'll eventually, reveal itself. So he's just kind of like very just laid back. But he does feel like they'll have kids together. Dreaming of fishes, fertility, who's pregnant, Pisces. So yeah, he does see that with them having a kid. Let me see. She says she's media trained. Yeah, it gives media trained. Dimple said, yeah, past trauma. She Who Rises said exactly. It's his brother Trey. Okay. T said they've been working nonstop. Her love language is time and intimacy. Yeah, and I would be pissed off if I was her because y'all gotta think they went from traveling and just think about it. When you in a new relationship, it feel new. Y'all got new money coming in, new energy coming in. But I mean, the social media is just really what just blows the fuck out of them. But just think about all of this, like the energy, and then out of nowhere, stuff just stops. It doesn't mean that he's doing anything behind her back. It just means like when circumstances are changing or as his career picks up, it's like, can she handle that? I think that's more of a concern for him. Trey's a Sag. Okay. All right, so he's a Sag. Well, he's very down to earth, so he might have some earth in his chart. Kiana said, does he think something happened between... Does she think something happened... Let me ask that. That's a good question. Damn, my phone. Let me see, y'all. more questions. I want to ask about Ricky Smiley, like their intentions when doing that. But did anybody else have any more questions? I'm gonna probably just answer 2 or 3 more. Thank you guys. Y'all just help me get to, let me see. Y'all help me up my subscribers. I see it, but I'm not about to pull up the whole thing. But just thank you guys for subscribing. Whew. I gotta grab my charger real quick.
Obsessed with new shoes? Find them all at DSW.
Whew.
Or something for you to wear to any event this season.
Let me get my charger. Hold on. Alright. Wait, wait a minute. Alright, you guys. Alright. So, let me read the comments. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, let me. Hey, Chocolate Queen. How are you? Girl, shut up. We got the same birthday. T-Sine. She said mine's is March the 3rd. Girl, we birthday twins. Okay. Kiana, I'm gonna answer your question. Does she think something happened? Let me ask. Does Reginae feel something happened between Armon and his baby mama Essie on his trip? Does she think something happened? Because I think she did. So look, I call bullshit. You ain't got to step in shit to know it's there because you could smell it. So, it's giving. Exactly. Naja said the song always goes with the reading. Every time. That's why I play music. Alright. What does Toya think? Alright. Went from traveling to booked and busy and media playing with both of them while they off doing their own thing. Yeah, and that's really a buzzkill. Chocolate Queen said, I'm glad you're doing this reading. We are confused. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go live. I don't have time. If I would have recorded this on my camera, this video probably wouldn't have been uploaded till Friday. Because it takes too much time and I'll be busy. And I got readings this week. So, T said, I think the media drama would have been easier if they were together or around each other. Yeah, because it's like the media plays into what Reginae already be feeling and thinking. So I know that don't feel good. Does Armon care about the breakup or Reginae's feelings? I think he just needs time to himself right now. Go back and look at his baby mama video. She was trying to make it seem like something was going on. I watched it and I was just like, okay. But no, like, I think it's good to show that so when Legacy looks back, she can, you know, she can see that. But, I mean, it was only a tiny clip, so I don't think it was that big of a deal. Me personally, that's just me. Like, we all know y'all fucking had a baby, so, like, you know, we all know. So if we can lay down and be grown-ups and have sex, then why can't we be cordial? Why can't we be grown-up, you know? So just let them do that. And I think that's the problem he's having with Reginae. Just like, damn, let me just be a good father. That's all I care about. That's important for him. Because his daughter definitely feels his love. That's something that's so important to him. And it's funny because this song is giving me, like, talking about, like, her ex. Like, your man ain't me, your ex man ain't me. Like, I'm not him. I'm not that type of man. And I think it's more insulting. You know, like, when somebody insults your character, it's kind of like, damn, like, you really think that about me? Um, are they gonna get back together? So Spirit said they are. I think they're still gonna get married. I think they're still, like, I don't see them not being together. But the only way they wouldn't, Spirit, what's the only reason they would not get back together? So I'm seeing somebody going out, somebody like drinking their problems away. So the only way they won't get back together is if, not the ads scare me, but I think if they try to like drink this away, or like, just like, if you see Armon posting videos, him going out, him just like not really acknowledging what happened, or him not posting Reginae, then you'll know. Cause I don't see her waiting around too long. Spirit, what would cause them not to get back together? What would be the cause of them not getting back together? What would be the cause of them not getting back together? Reginae and Armon. What would be the cause, Spirit? If you can't be good, be careful. Sneaky link. Use protection. So again, this environment, like the clubbing, the drinking, keep in mind they're single, right? So if he was to go fuck somebody else, then it's not cheating. So I'm gonna just put it like that. So if he was to go out and like be in that party scene and be doing all of that, that would be a deal breaker, because the temptations and things like that. So that's what I'm seeing. If they don't get back together, it's because somebody stepped out, okay? I'm not gonna put it on Armand, but I'm gonna just say it feels like him, okay? Not saying he's done that, but I'm just saying, like, this will be why they won't. No, I don't see him and Essie messing around. They're not, I don't get that in the cards. They don't like each other like that. I think Essie just gets satisfaction out of having that place in his life. And I think that's something Armand has to deal with, because he laid down with her, had a kid with her. Point blank period. Like, they can't change that, you know? Let's see. But no, I don't think they'll get back together. If they got back together, when I say my mouth would be on the floor, but I don't see that. So Sierra, I try not to go based off of other people's readings. I just go based off of my own readings. But that's good to know. Nikki said this was cool. The vibes are on point. Thank you, Nikki. I think you said you're following me on Instagram. But y'all, I go live on Instagram every week for my client readings, and y'all would really enjoy them. So make sure y'all come on there for sure. I might have to start going live on here doing some of my client readings. Hey, luscious gal. How are you? Chocolate Queen said, I'm good. It's been a while. It has been a while. I haven't talked to you in a minute, or seen you comment in a minute. I hope they don't let this BS stop their relationship. Me either. But when a person acting prideful, like, it's only so much you can, deal with. Because that shit will irritate me. Earth signs are kind of stubborn. Earth signs are also kind of detached from their emotions. So with Armand being a Taurus, it would make sense why he's being stubborn, because that's like an earth sign thing. Also, earth signs are workaholics. They're very like focused on like money, stability. So yeah, like, I feel like he would be the type to work away the pain. Like, he would work instead of addressing the issue. Reginae's not like that. She's gonna cry, but women check out before men, because men like to work and and ignore their feelings. Women, we get that shit out. We cry, we process it, but once we gone, we gone. So I hope he gets his shit together. Let me see. I hope they don't let this BS stop them. It's probably because her last man kept cheating on her. Yeah, that's what I meant by those triggers. I don't know if you were on here, but yeah, triggers and insecurities can come from prior relationships. Like, you don't have to be an insecure person to be insecure or to have an insecure moment. Like, if you're with a man and he's making you feel insecure, or you've been with somebody who made you feel insecure, certain things are going to trigger you. I'm a Taurus. I felt that. Yeah. Which I'm a Pisces. I'm like that too. Like, when I'm hurt, I'll just put all of the energy into work, you know. But Pisces, we're like very money motivated too. So, right. He's not a cheater. If he's with you, he's only with you. Yeah. Luscious said they need to communicate more and tune out the negativity. Yep. The communication is definitely a problem because Armand is just like, I'm working. Like, what do you want me to do? You know? But I think Armand, what you're doing, unless he's working, like having like deals and stuff going on, he needs to realize what the fuck he got, and he needs to like stop working and take some time to address these issues. This that makes sense because that card, this trying to block you out. Look, this is a man. He's trying to block out those emotions. He doesn't want to deal with that. He doesn't want to have to talk about it. That's definitely the earth sign energy. So, yeah, I can see why. But again, what can we do? We can't do shit about it. This is just to, like, bring insights to what's going on. Yeah, he is avoiding. But, yeah, if I was him, I would snap out of it. And I would come to my senses. And I would just talk about it. Maybe they'll talk when he gets back home. I don't know. I don't know where that man is. That man probably already home. They probably laid up right now. But, like, let me see. Kiana said, what if him and Essie start messing? Like, no, ma'am. Chocolate Queen said, is Toya upset with him also? So let me see. I'm going to shuffle the music too and see what energy we get. Oh, my charger keep... Like, what's going on?
That classic Ritz cracker taste. Crunchy.
Shorty be mine. Okay. Alright. So what was the question? How does Toya feel about all of this? Is Toya upset with him? Is Toya upset with Armon? I think she's more concerned about Reginae, because this hand thing, arthritis, but this just gives me, like, with her hand being messed up, I think she's just more so worried about her child. Is she upset with Armon? I'll stomp you 6 floors before hell. Pissed off. This ain't a threat, it's a promise. Final warning. So yeah, Toya's mad. She's mad. I think she was mad about the allegations that came out. I think she was pissed about the allegations. Does her friends have a hand in her calling it off? I would say yes, because the previous readings I did, the cards were saying he got you fucked up, and she was talking to somebody, and I kept saying it's her friends. So I do think they hype her up when it comes to that. But he do be having her fucked up though. It's like something he be doing. But yeah, Toya's mad. Why is Toya so mad with Armon? What was my question? Why is she mad? But I feel like she's thinking like they came too far, and then they have like this good image. I think how he's handling this situation, he should like more man up is what I'm hearing. Like Toya feels like he should man up and stop having a hissy fit. Look, she just feels like, you know, y'all came too far. You so proud and happy to be with my daughter, but when it come down to it, you're not trying to make her feel comfortable. Why is Toya so mad? Concerned male ancestor. Oh shit, that's a lot of cards. Spirit, why is Toya so mad with Armon? It's opulence, baby. She look at her daughter like her diamond. And she don't like to see her child cry, is what I heard. This is funny because this is fire. This is fire. So yeah, that's how Toya feels. She mad. She just as mad as Reginae. She real mad. They still have certain posts of each other up, so that's good. But Reginae look real sad. Let me look at this picture that y'all talking about. Cause what's T? But it would make sense why she would post a picture, like, cause again, y'all gotta think they probably communicating. They communicating through social media. Let me see. Okay, I see a reel. Oh, that's the 24th. What picture y'all talking about? March 30th. March 24th. What picture y'all talking? Oh, on her story or something? Okay. Okay, I can see. This is the picture. It gives I've been crying all night, but I'm on my bullshit today. No, the song, the first card that came out was Fuck Nigga Free. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends. Then you got this card. So yeah, she's trying to like, I can see her trying to, yeah. Eyes giving been crying all night. Eyes giving puff. Look at the bags. Not talking about her bags. She's gorgeous. But I'm just saying, look at the bags. Don't it give been crying all night? Yeah. It's not fun. I'm not laughing at her. I'm just laughing at because the cards like just literally have said this. So yeah, you guys, this was the reading on Armon and Reginae. I did have one more question about TheRicky Smiley. What was their role in the breakup? What's the... Y'all hear that? What's the real true story? I know y'all heard that shit. Let me know if you heard that. I see some makeup sex coming soon. Chocolate Queen said they probably together now. Do you hear me? Probably fucking, okay? I would. Because I know they miss each other and he know he love her. But the Abundant Union card came out for like, are they going to still be together? Yeah. I think they'll still get married. That's just what I'm picking up. Let me see. Everybody said heard it. Okay, let me go up, y'all. Hold on. Her story. I've been skipping hella comments. Sierra said, how he be having her effed up though? Like, what he be doing? I think he just be thinking he right. Spirit, what be having Reginae fucked up about Armon? Why she be mad? Like, what he be doing? Ooh, Spirit, what be making her mad? What makes Reginae mad about Armon? Root chakra, security, sense of stability. Okay, it says The root chakra is at the base of your spine. It provides you with a base or foundation for life, and it helps you feel grounded and able to withstand challenges. So he kind of have a lack mindset. Again, the last reading I just did said this. He kind of feels like, okay, work, 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 because we hot right now, so we need to like run it up now. I need to be working now. We don't need to be sitting back like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he thinks this is a good thing for them to be working and having time apart, but she don't see it like that. Because it says sense of security. So I think her sense of security with him is changing. It doesn't feel as safe anymore. What is the issue? What is the root issue that they're having that's causing them to break up? What's the root issue? Outside of the baby mother, what's the root issue, Spirit? Let's see what this song is. Overdose, Jamie Foxx. Y'all funny. Exactly. I know what you're saying, Sierra. And I've asked in previous readings, and I feel like Spirit kind of pick and choose like what they want to tell us. But I do think it has something to do with his attitude and his energy. And keep in mind, the last reading I just did, it said he thinks that she's privileged. And when it comes to like making decisions, when it comes to money, she has a different mindset. He have like a scarcity mindset. She is more of, okay, well, if we don't have it, then we can get that. I can get that from my dad, or I can get it from my mom. And he's not like that. He don't believe in doing that. He feel like if he's the man in the relationship, he should be able to do it. She shouldn't have to call her dad. So I think that's kind of an issue for him, in which it could be why he's working so hard. Like, he wants to kind of prove himself. He also wants to prove that he's not using her. But he shouldn't focus so much on what other people think. He should just focus on what they got going on. Because it kind of now look like you're using her because you're trying to have an attitude. But that wasn't your energy at first. So what's going on? Like, no, don't try to get cute now. Don't she have her own money, though? Like, yeah, of course. But, see, she has her own money, but, like, it could be something dealing with money. Because you got to think they're making money together now. So when these couples jump into doing the channels, that's why some people say, I'm not doing a couples channel. Because it's deeper than just, it's deeper than just a relationship. Now money's involved, so it kind of start to feel like a marriage. But just when it comes to, like, spending money, they definitely have different mindset. He kind of have a little poverty mindset. Why'd they delete pictures? Because they're not together right now. Michelle said, I think... Nikki, I'm laughing at Nikki comment every time it passed because I keep trying to catch up. Hold on. Let me go back up. Okay, everybody had heard that part of that song. Sierra said, that's what I'm saying. I want to know. Okay. Nisha said, oop. T said, Essie probably answered his phone. Girl, the way I would have whooped Essie ass. She Who Rises said, I heard it. It will all come out in the wash, as my granny would say. Make sex the best. Yes. So it's going to come out. The truth is going to come out. They did their vision board together. I don't think they thought it would come so fast. Manifestation. Exactly. So think about it again. This is probably overwhelming. Keep in mind, he's had couple channels before. With Essie. Did it go up like this? No. They were popular, but it wasn't like this. So Armon is like, I'm trying to run it up. Why is Armon working so much, Spirit? Damn, I love this feeling. So he likes to work. He likes feeling stable. All right, let me see. Spirit, why is Armon working so much these days? Here it is. I'm losing it. Just like that money coming out, he want to make sure that money coming in. You hear this? Can't nobody help. I did it to myself. Shots fired. Straight to the heart. Hot drama. Hold up. This shit is good. What was my question? What did I just ask y'all? Hell. What did I just ask y'all? Damn. Why is he working so much? So, hot drama. So I feel like he doesn't want to be seen as like, I'm hearing he don't want to be seen as like a social media couple. He don't like how people get to report on his relationship. That bothers him. Why does that bother him? Perfect match. Aggressive. So this is oh, that's a man. It frustrates him. It frustrates him that it's like other people can sometimes dictate his relationship. He's very grounded. Like, keep on, he's an earth sign. So he's very strong, very grounded. Look, what's on the bottom of the deck? Acting fake, had enough. This is a man. He's tired of the fake shit. This is Reginae. Because y'all got to watch the last reading. This card literally came out for her. Look at this Mardi Gras mask. She's from Louisiana. I told y'all this bothers him, her acting fake. But, you know, he does feel like the media like affects play with her mind a little bit. I think it plays with his mind too. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating the hell out of him. I literally just said that. He's fed up. Fake for what? Like faking like how she just did the video talking about she don't care about like the whole baby mama thing. Like that was a PR move. That's being fake. Because now you're tripping on me, but you just got through saying in the media, you're going to let me do me. You're going to let me, you know, have time, you know, with my child. But it's like the moment I'm with my child, you're bringing up some other shit. So that's the problem. Are y'all seeing that? I do think he's being a little impatient with her a little bit, though. I do. But I think... And also, I think he doesn't want to get stuck in another relationship like how it was with Essie. Because he definitely wasn't happy. He was putting on a face with Essie. I'm glad they broke up. Like, for real, for real. If y'all go back and look at they videos, y'all will see. Y'all will understand why they are not together. That's why I be telling y'all they are not getting back together. Because he was miserable. So, he does not... Like, that's a trigger for him. He doesn't want to go through that again. And then think, his money is tied to this. Like, this is like now people are speaking on his character. That's a problem for him. Don't y'all see that? Now we got 83 people in here. Make sure y'all are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. So, hopefully that makes sense, you guys. But, I mean, it's still going to go over some people's head. But, yeah, thank you, Wanda. But, yeah, oh, and Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Chrissy. See, y'all listening. Thank you. I be so zoned out when I'm doing the reading. Kiana said she needs to stop running to social media every time they have a problem. She used to do the same thing with Lucci. I think when it's hard to communicate with a person, that's really the only way. Because, think about it. People going to take it and run with it, so he going to have to see it. So, I think that's kind of just something she does to get his attention. I think it's just a woman thing. Like, we all do that shit. We do. If you ain't never quit talking to somebody and still posted pictures hoping they'll see it, or, yeah, we all been there. So, I just think this is all regular relationship stuff. So, what is Armon aggravated with Reginae about? Why is Armon Reginae? What am I saying? Can I talk? Why is Armon so frustrated with Reginae? Okay. What is Armon frustrated about? What is Armon frustrated about in this situation? Cheers to you for giving me a chance. What's he frustrated about, Spirit? Kiss my ass to the haters. Yeah. He's frustrated with social media. What is he frustrated with Reginae about? What is he frustrated with Reginae about? third party interference. So I'm picking up that third party energy. Remember that I pulled out at first? The third party energy, what were those cards? Fucking, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, y'all. But got fired, lost the job. So this could also be why he's frustrated, because it's something going on behind the scenes with his money, which makes sense because the root chakra card, that's what that talks about. Look, it's even a money bag. So yeah, he's frustrated with his situation right now. He wants to make more money. He wants to be able to do more. And I do feel like he wants to be closer to his child. That's important to him. So think, if he was to move closer, they're going to have problems. They can't handle one trip. They can't handle one fucking trip. So this is like, I don't want to say a deal breaker for him, but it's kind of like he's paying attention. Alright. Nikki said, I think Reginae don't want to move to LA and he's ready to go. Well, she said she wanted to move, but I do think that she might be changing her mind now. Does Reginae want to move to LA? Does Reginae want to move to LA? Sure power they want. Oh God. Doing better without his ass. What's going on? She real mad. So I'm not gonna ask that. I feel like Spirit was about to go into something else. Yeah, she's spoiled, y'all, and that kind of aggravates. I don't want to say it aggravates Armon, but it's like she still depends on her parents. Like she still calls them for stuff, and to him it gives privilege. That bothers him. I don't know why it bothers him. I'm gonna say his childhood trauma. And he also wants to be that one that she can call on. And so you calling your parents, it's like, do you think I can't do it? Or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's just like, yeah, it's kind of tricky. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Thank you, Dimples. All right. Honestly, I don't think he ever liked Essie like that, but they ended up with a baby. So he tried to force it for the baby. Yeah, I could see that. Sierra, are you following me on Instagram? We all learn by trial and error. Hopefully this lesson has been learned. I hope so too. T said, will they move in together? Nay and Armon. Shit, if they can make it past this, I'm sure they will. Spirit, will they ever move in together? Yeah, they are. Commitment. So they're going to get back together. I think they'll still get married. This is time to not. So they're going to get back together, you guys. What I noticed about Nay with Lucci is she never wanted him to work. And y'all think, Nay probably have her own trauma that she experienced. Like, she might not have got to be around her dad as much because he was always busy working. So I do feel like this could be a trigger. This could be why she's acting out, because of what she experienced in her childhood. Like, your dad is a superstar. So yeah, you're going to see him. You're spoiled. You have everything you want, but you still want that relationship. You still want to be around. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like this could be what's triggering her. So they're going to have to really sit down and have an adult conversation. She's going to have to be honest and not be fake about how she really feels. Because I feel like maybe trying to say all the right things because she don't want to lose him. But it's just like, you got to be real. Like, be honest with people. She Who Rises says she's spoiled. She's spoiled. Sierra said, nah, Lucci and Nate was just a hot, toxic mess. Yeah, I agree. They didn't even look right together. I think that was a good starter relationship so she could know what type not to deal with. It's giving don't date your dad. Don't date your father. I think her dating Armon is like it's a good mix because you think her dad does music, so she likes that Armon does music. She likes the fact that he's musically inclined because that's in her family and it would be on in his family as well. So if they do have kids, their kid probably would, be able to sing or just be musically inclined. So that's a good thing. He's a man, LOL. I fuck with Armand. Sierra said, no, I'm rarely on there. Well, still follow me. You rarely on there. Y'all follow me on Instagram. Let me see. They need to be more open like you are with us. Y'all know they ain't finna tell y'all their business. I wouldn't either. Because you can't, like, people can't. I feel like if they were to be honest like this, though, people would still take it and run with it. And then they would still be in their business. So it's like they just kind of want to keep things to themselves, which you can't blame them. So what reality show are y'all talking about? Oh. She did a reality show, Famous Kids or something like that. Rudy looks just like her. Armand looks just like her Uncle Rudy. Well, Spirit did say that their ancestors brought them together. So I wouldn't be surprised because I don't know which one of her uncles passed away. I think it was 2 of them. So I don't know if he's one of the deceased ones, but that would be crazy if her uncles brought them together, because definitely Spirit already revealed that their ancestors brought them together. Her mama told her from the jump to not date a rapper, but Nay gonna do what she gonna do. Yeah. And of course she was gonna try to find her father in a man. We all unintentionally do that. Like, we look for the love that we missed in our childhood. And I think Reginae is kind of like overlooking the good in our mind because he's a present father, and he's an artist and all of this too, but he's an active father. So I think, being with a person like Armand could help her heal from her trauma, but if you're not careful, you can get intimidated or you can get kind of lost in the sauce of like social media and what other people are saying, So I think that's what happened here. So hopefully they can talk it out, you guys. But again, what can we do? We can't get them back together. They ain't worried about us. I think they just need to get their own shit together. Oh, y'all talking about T.I. and Tiny show? Okay. Yeah, she's been on TV multiple times, so. T. Sine said, when Armand is single, he moves as such. If he get another woman pregnant, child, if he get another woman pregnant, I'm done watching him. I swear to God. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be mad at him. Like, I'm gonna be real mad. Because they got a lot of fertility going on, him and Reginae. So just get her pregnant. Like, I think it's deeper than that, though. Like, don't get nobody else pregnant until you know for sure you want to be with them or you're gonna be with them. Period. Because him and Essie dropped the ball, and Legacy's the only one that pays for that. She have to deal with that. The child is the only one that suffers, So I think if they bring another kid into the picture, they really need to be ready. Reginae, I don't think she's ready for motherhood, but we'll see if this baby pops up, because it's been popping up in readings. Spirit said they're gonna have a son. Because yeah, that came out in the reading. T. Sine said when Armand, I read that. T said facts. Nikki said, I think they'll have a handsome little big head boy with dimples. Not big head. She Who Rises said, loving the grown folks vibe. Yes. T said, not publicly, definitely private. Lovely Queen said, even though Armand is a little older than Reginae and has a child, he is still a little childish. And I think that's what makes them compatible, because he's silly and goofy. He couldn't show that side with Essie, if y'all didn't notice. He couldn't act like he acts with his friends. He couldn't be that person. Like, I saw on one of their old videos, like, he was playing the game or something, and Essie, like, had an attitude. Reginae's the type that'll sit and play the game with him. Don't you see how like little things like that, it just shows you you're more compatible with the person because they embrace your likes and dislikes. They embrace what you like to do, your hobbies. So I think that's what makes you compatible with a person. Um um Sierra, T.I. and Tiny, growing up loving hip hop. Wait, growing up hip hop. That's the one I was talking about, Naja. Michelle said they just need to open up with each other. That's the only way it'll work. Armon is a good man and she's a good woman. Just keep it off social media. Well, I think that's what kind of backfired, like with the whole relationship, like them kind of coming out like that. I think that's the downfall of it. Unfortunately, T said, "Yup, I believe it." Sierra said they're both stubborn, in my opinion. So getting them to have that type of conversation is like pulling teeth. Yeah. So if y'all see one of them out partying, then I don't want to say it's going downhill, but Spirit, how will we know if they're back on good terms? How will we know? Okay, that's too many. I don't do that. How will we know if when they are back on good terms? Because they're gonna try to keep it private. I know they are, but how will we know when once they're back on good terms? Manifestation. I think once the energy changes and I want to say somebody's gonna bring up like something like that, or maybe they'll do another video or something with manifestation, like how they did the vision board video or whatever. Somebody's going to bring up manifestation. I'm just manifesting more of this or more of that. I think that'll be a good sign that the energy has changed and it's back on a positive note. How will we know once they're back on good terms, Spirit? How will we know? Are they going to tell us? Prosperity. Yeah, so once, I think they'll show us once they're back on good terms. I think they'll show us because the viewers is what's bringing in money for them. This is like money. So the viewers are what brings that money in. So I think that they will show us them back together, but it won't be like them sharing as much. Like they probably won't share as much as about legacy or whatever the trigger is, the baby mom, whatever. They probably won't share that, okay? All right, you guys. All right, so I'm going to ask the last question and see what Ricky Smiley's intentions were. Ricky Smiley morning show. To see what the intentions were. God damn, I hate when people zoom and do all that extra stuff. What was Ricky Smiley morning show's intentions when they made those false allegations about Armon abusing Reginae? What was their motive behind that? Ricky Smiley morning show. What was the motive behind them doing that? An attempt to get him. I think they wanted a reaction. What was their intentions when posting that? A hot new affair. Mental breakdown ahead. About to lose your/their shit. So this is what caused, I'm going to say this has something to do with the mental breakdown that Reginae's going through. Because I would say it had a negative effect on them. Like a lot of, it brought a lot of unnecessary drama their way. But I do think, like, I don't look at this card literally like as like a third party or anything, but I do see it as like a hot news story. Like just we're popping, so they're gonna just talk about us type shit. This says hot new affair, but I'm picking up like hot news. Because, you know, we got the shade room cards and all of those cards. So I do think that they just wanted to capitalize off of this relationship. But they did want a reaction out of, this is like the final straw. Like, I feel like whoever sent this story in, it has something to do with knowing that they were on the verge of breaking up. So this could have been like somebody like in the mix or whatever. Or somebody that's plugged in. Because I feel like they knew something was going on and this was like the final straw. So, Spirit, let me ask one more time. What was Ricky Smiley morning shows? Let me see. Did Ricky Smiley have anything to do with this information coming out? Did he have, because he acting like he didn't. Did he have anything to do with this negative false story coming out? Did Ricky Smiley have anything to do with this story? All over his dick toxic relationship, both the same. Did Ricky Smiley have anything to do with this? Did he know? Did he know about this story coming out? Did Ricky Smiley know? Y'all like this video? Did Ricky Smiley know about the story coming out? Rejection. Did Ricky Smiley? I feel like this affected Reginae for sure. Whoa. Earn it. Paying for the affections of a man. Hairstylist. Telling all your... So, the person that dropped this story was like a hairstylist. What the hell? It's either a hairstylist or, matter of fact, it's somebody that... It says side trick drama, but I feel like this is somebody that Armon used to fuck with. That was the, like, social media hacker, the person that's, like, sending Reginae this bullshit. Which makes sense, because look at this hair. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. Side chick, rejection. So this is somebody that Armon didn't want to deal with. So who was the person that he dealt with before Reginae? Was he talking to somebody? Because I think he said he was talking to other people, but he, like, cut that stuff off. So, yes, this is, like, somebody that feels hurt. Keep in mind, Essie feels hurt, too. She feel, like, heartbroken. But, baby girl, you did that to yourself. So, this is not talking about Essie. This is a black woman, for sure. Because look at this hair. Why was her and Lucci? So, we're not asking about Lucci and Reginae. What did Tisane say? Why did her comment get restricted? Savages are big kids. That's what keeps it fun and keeps us young. Yes. Because we know Reginae definitely got that childish side. But it's cool, though. Like, they balance each other out. I feel like the person that you're with should compliment you, not change you. I don't really believe in opposites attract like that. Like, I feel like it's good to have somebody that's kind of on your type of energy. Reginae said she ain't having no babies till a ring. Didn't that ring get put on her finger? She didn't specify, did she? And that's why we have to be specific when we're manifesting. You could say you're not having a kid until you get a ring, but you didn't say marriage. You just said ring. She has a promise ring, right? So, tip 101, when you're manifesting, you're writing petitions or anything to that extent, be very, very, very specific, okay? They do look like she been crying. Lil Wayne is on tour now. Well, whatever it is, he knows what's going on. This is a 2-hour live. Okay. Yeah, and I'm finna get off of here. Because what? But this how long my client readings be. They be long. So if y'all want to book a personal reading, I will have all of my information down below in the description box. During the blind date, Reginae asked Armon, do you think that you would ever go back to your child's mother to raise your child? Armon did not say no or yes, but he said, but Reginae accepted that bull. He said, that's what I was thinking too when I watched that. I was like, well, he didn't say yes or no. He told Reginae it's something he had to grow up about if he would go back to Essie or not. Reginae should have bailed out then because he still had feelings for her. Armand don't have feelings for Essie, but he doesn't want his child to not see both her parents. I think that's what bothers him, which is the reason why they stayed together to begin with, because he didn't want his child to not at least have the opportunity. So they tried, but it just didn't work out, okay? But they're not compatible. That's why they're not together. Somebody told Nate something. Yes, somebody... So at the beginning of the reading, it says social media hacker. And I start telling you guys that somebody was sending in, like, tea or receipts or whatever. So that kind of... And that's the social media. It's not just social media like tea pages. No, it's trolls. It's people that's literally don't want them together. So it's people sending them negative energy. Someone is really jealous of their relationship. Yes. Nah, she said married... Yeah, but she's also just said when she get a ring. So she said both. But I'm just saying, like, power of the tongue is real. Like, she don't have the promise ring no more. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Who told Nay the tea? It's somebody behind a fake page, but I'm picking up as somebody that is jealous and bitter that Armon is not with them. Somebody feels rejected. So this is a black woman with, like, she have like a fro. Oh, so that's why she called it off. Y'all are gonna have to go back and watch like the full replay. Well, it's super long, so I'm not gonna say tonight, but I think it's a couple things that's kind of separating them. But they do need to like sit down and have a conversation. Just be adults about it, because I feel this relationship is more valuable to them than they realize. Not just money wise, but just like I think that they've found their twin flame in each other. They just gotta like put the pride aside. Okay? But you guys, this is the end of the reading. I'm not gonna drag it on any longer. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna shuffle the music. I'll play one more song and then I'm gonna hop off of here. You helped me find my smile again. How did everybody enjoy the reading? Any comments? Thank you to the ancestors who helped us and assisted us with this reading. Let me go back to the spirit realm. Goodbye. Any questions? Any questions? Not about the reading, but like any questions for me? Thank you guys for joining and watching though. Let me see. Yes, I'm going to save it. T said, bye. Good night. Thanks for the update. You're welcome, T. Tamara said, good night, beautiful ladies. Good night, Tamara. Michelle said, good night. Drea said, are you going to save it? Yes. Sending them love and light. Wanda said that. Thank you, Wanda, for sending them love and light. Michelle said, it was great. Wanda said, love the reading. Nigel said, good reading. Nikki said, I enjoyed it very much. We'll definitely be back for show. I appreciate you, Nikki. Chrissy said, I believe they're compatible. Thank you for sharing your time with us. You're welcome. I'm going to have to start going live on here. Now that I'm building my audience more on YouTube, I definitely think I could do readings on here live. So I'm excited. I'm going to have to ask my client for this week, my live reading. I'm going to ask if she want to go live on here. Haven't seen you in a while. Let me see. Chrissy said, I believe they're compatible. Okay. Latasha said, good night, everyone. Great reading as always, Jude. Thank you, Latasha. Lovely Queen said, I think somebody that's related to Nay told Nay something. Nay dad live in LA and she has family. Lil Wayne. Know plenty of people there. They could have saw something and told Nay. No, this is more of an ex. This is an ex. Somebody that feels rejected by Armon. So it's honestly somebody bitter. She Who Rises. Are you following me on Instagram? Unless y'all have the same usernames, I'm not going to know who is who. So y'all have to tell me y'all's real name. Drop y'all's real name so I'll know who y'all are once y'all join my other live on Instagram. Nikki said, how much are your readings? So I have different prices. So I do 1 card readings, 3 card readings, 5 card readings, and 10 card readings. But the 1 card starts, let me see. I have different prices. Just go to my readings website, which is www.mastermanifestor888readings.com. And then you can see all of the information on there. Because it's different. It's definitely different prices. I'll drop my playlist, you guys. This is a playlist on YouTube. I personally love chopped and screwed music. So that's what I play. But yes, I definitely be vibed out. Let me see. Let's see. It was good talking to y'all though, and getting to know everybody. Where y'all live? Where does everybody live? Nikki said, how much are you reading? Is this saved immediately? Yes, Sierra. T said, great reading. Thank you, T. Dimple said, good night. T, you're already following me on Instagram. I remember you followed me the other day. Dimple said, I need a reading bad. What do you need a reading on? Because I do ancestor readings. So it's a little bit different than a tarot reading. But this was more of a tarot reading that I just did tonight. But the ancestor readings focus on the message from the spirit. So I go into details about where they were from. Sometimes I tell you like how old they were. But it's mostly about the vibration that they're currently in the afterlife. They also give you like warnings and insights into your current situations and how you can improve your current situations. So if it's like money problems or relationship problems, you can go to your ancestors about all of that stuff, okay? So I would definitely say if y'all are into that type of stuff, follow me on Instagram. You can watch my client readings. They're all on my page. I keep them all on my page. So you guys can watch those back just to get a feel of how I do my readings. But I guarantee you will enjoy. If you get a personal reading, then I guarantee you will enjoy it. You will get your money's worth. Okay. Dimples is funny. Latasha said her information will be in the description box or look at her bio on Instagram. Yes, all of my links are going to be in my link tree, which is on my Instagram. So that's why I say follow me on there. Even if you don't get on Instagram like that, when you come on Instagram, you can watch me because I go live every week. And Michelle, I would definitely ask my client for this week if she wants to go live on here. I'm sure she won't mind, but I'll have her come live on here. Zenelda said, I think Nate's ex-friend has something to do with the news getting TheRicky Smiley. It's definitely somebody they know. I don't know if it's Nate's friend. I think it's somebody on Armon's side. Nikki said, the music you are playing is the ish. I need a playlist from you for real. I would definitely make my playlist public. I don't know how to send it to you, but it's all chopped and screwed music. Dimples said, too much going on over here. Well, Dimples, do like a general reading. So you can do like a general reading and just see what spirit brings up. Because a lot of times they'll bring up like chakra blockages or crystals that you need to get. Or maybe they'll say you need to do a spiritual bath. But it's always so insightful and very specific. So it's going to be specific to you and your situation. But you have to be open. You got to be open with spirit. Because a lot of people be like, well, that ain't what's going on. A couple weeks later, they'll be like, well, you was right because so-and-so happened and this happened. Yeah, I already knew I was right. Michelle, I'll have all of my links down below, but you can go to my readings website, www.mastermanifester888readings.com. And if y'all want to shop my spiritual store, it's mastermanifester888.com. Oh, you from Chicago, Nikki? Michelle's from Oakland. Okay, Oakland. You still live there? My brother lives in Antioch. Nigel, you from Maryland? I know you got a thick accent. What y'all be saying? Yo, yo. Chrissy's from Vegas. H-Town. Dimples, I'm in Houston. Latasha said, Jew is no cap. I highly recommend getting an ancestor reading. Thank you so much, Latasha. Latasha is one of my OGs. She's been getting mentorship for a while now. If you guys would like spiritual mentorship, I do that as well. Dimples, you lost a child in 2014. I'm sorry to hear that. I do miscarriage readings too, which those are so beneficial for healing. Like, I have miscarriage readings all on my page. Y'all can go watch those as well. Like, I get information about the deceased child, like what they would have been, whether it would have been a boy or a girl, what they would have done once they grew up, like what they would have did for their job, like how they would have been if they would have made it. Nikki said, I just don't want to hear anything bad. Well, the way I deliver my messages, it's not bad. It's just more of like insightful so you can know what you need to change. It's not really like a bad thing. Like you can ask anybody who I do readings for. It's not like it's a bad message or a good message. No. And I've gotten readings from people like that before, where it's just like I be nervous, like I don't know what to expect. Now, if spirit get on your ass about something you're doing, then you just have to be open to hearing it, you know, because you went to them. You paid to get a reading to speak to your ancestors. So I think it's a good start. I don't think you should be scared to hear what they're going to say, because they could be telling you things about your health. They could be telling you things about your sex life. They could be telling you things about a potential partner that's coming in for you. So I think it's good to get those insights if you can. And just find a reader that you can trust. And if you guys like my energy, then just get a reading from me. But, you know, I'm not the only reader that does ancestor readings. So just find somebody you feel comfortable with and go for it. I promise you, it's not scary. You might be a little nervous, but it's not scary. Let me see what else y'all saying. It's y'all still staying on here for me. Y'all fuck with me? I fuck with y'all. Sierra said they need to check their crowd. They got some people that they need to let go of. I think they just need to get their own shit together. But I know Reginae be talking to her friends. I'm sure Armon probably do too. Or he just work, you know. Chocolate Queen, you from Boston? I did not know that. Well, this is our first time really like talking. Michelle said yes. So you know where Antioch is? I think you the one that said you from Cali. Yeah. North Carolina. Sierra's in North Carolina. Nikki said, I just don't want to hear anything bad, you know. Latasha said, it won't be bad, Nikki. Nikki said, okay, well, I definitely want one. Go ahead and book. I have one opening left for April if you want a reading in April. But I'm booked up until the following month. So May. So until May. So if you want to book now, I can get you either, I think the 28th is the opening I have. And also, if you guys are interested in rituals, then you can join. I have 2 rituals coming up, a protection ritual and a banished poverty ritual. It's only $30 to join. If you guys want to join that. Chocolate Queen said, I need to get another reading. I caught you live one day and got one. You did? I don't even remember that. What did I tell you? Was it spot on? Nikki Rich, she trying to get the tea. She said, I wanted to do Mondrian, be telling that tea. That would have been good to ask. That definitely would have been juicy to ask. But yeah, y'all definitely follow me on Instagram. Because I'll be live. Let me see what day. I think Wednesday. This Wednesday and next Wednesday. Y'all can see how my cat is sleeping right now. Like, he is so comfortable. I'm cracking up. Okay. Sierra, yeah, I'm gonna hop off here in a second. You can watch it. She said, I'm ready to catch the beginning of this. Chocolate Queen said, yeah, you told me I need to start doing nails. So did you start doing nails? I'm telling you, like, when you listen to what Spirit is saying, they'll make sure certain things happen. So sometimes it just takes like listening to what they're saying. You know, taking their advice. She said I'm gonna be my twin flame. I need an update. He hasn't come yet. So I would definitely, if I was you, I would join my banished poverty ritual that's coming up. So for the rituals, it's basically I'm doing like a group working. So you guys will all have like a private It'll be like a private YouTube link. So everybody that joined the ritual will be able to come on. And pretty much I'm just gonna do like, it's not gonna be too complicated, but everybody that's in it is gonna have to write a petition. So basically it doesn't have to be long. It could just be like a short written request to your ancestors, and I'm gonna include everybody's petition inside. I think I'm gonna do us a jar. Here's my self-love jar here. So with your jars, you feed them. So I've had this jar for about 2-3 years, which just smells really good. It's not super pretty on the inside, but I have a lot of good stuff down in here, especially like a petition. It smells really good. But I feed this like every week, which is good. It's just good to do that. But I'm going to do one for the protection and the banished poverty. So with the banished poverty, Chocolate Queen, if I was you, I would join that one, because what you're doing is banishing like low vibrations. So when you do your petition for that one, you can put in there how you're so blessed and grateful to have met your twin flame. You're so blessed and grateful for this lover to finally come into your life. So that's what that ritual is for. It's not just for money, because you have to think poverty, yes, poverty deals with money, but it's also like just having like poverty mindset, poverty beliefs, feeling like I'll never get married, or I'm too old to have kids, or you know, I'll never be rich, or like just talking down on yourself and talking down on your situation. So that's really what that is about. But it's definitely going to help bring money in. But I think for that one, make sure you put in everything that it is that you want. You don't have to just put money, okay? Nikki said that's that good music. See, Nikki, you got good taste, honey. Let me shuffle some music. Let me see. Michelle said, what kind of cat do you have? I would show you him, but he is like so peaceful. But he's a gray cat. He's gray. He have like tiger stripes. She said, because I have questions, but you probably answered them in the beginning. Yeah, I answered a lot of questions. I've been on here for almost, hell, I don't even know. At this point, it's like 2 hours, pushing 3. Zenalda said, thank you. Very good reading. Thank you. Thank you. Are you following me on Instagram? Chocolate Queen said, child, I tried, but I couldn't get it right. Well, practice makes perfect. I think it's just important to have fun with it. Like when it comes to hobbies, just practice on yourself. Do your nails, try different designs. Practice on people you know. And this coming from somebody who I had a phase where I was doing nails. You know, I know how to do my own acrylics, but do I like to? No. But at least I know, and I have all the supplies for if I wanted to. So I think that's more so what Spirit was saying. And also that's a feminine thing, you know. That's a feminine thing to do nails and hair. And so sometimes when Spirit tells us to do that, it's more of them wanting us to be in our feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? And not so much in our masculine. Like women, we're supposed to be quilting and cooking and, you know, doing feminine things, motherly things, okay? So when we get to a point to where we're doing too much masculine stuff, we have to balance it out with different hobbies. See what I'm saying? Let me see. What site do I go on to book? So you want to do the reading or you want to do the rituals? Latasha dropped the link. Oh, okay, for the readings. Chocolate Queen says, that's what I need. I always set myself back. Yeah, don't stand in your own way. It's probably time you do like a full reading, because I'm assuming I did a free reading for you. You hopped on live. Because every now and then I'll do like a giveaway and I'll do a reading. Let me see. Oh, so you got the link. I think you got the link now. But you can just go to my channel, and then you can just click on my services and go to book a reading. But I have 2 websites, so you have to click the readings website. Latasha said, I highly recommend the mentorship program with Jew. Thank you, Latasha. It's definitely beneficial, because I'm telling you, your spiritual growth will just skyrocket. Like, it's rough at first, but I guarantee you, like, having a good mentor will help you grow. Somebody can hold you accountable. Somebody can keep you on track, you know? You don't want somebody that's going to kind of like just tell you what you want to hear. You want somebody that's going to tell you the real and give you practical things to get started, not just some frilly foo-foo shit. You know, you want somebody that's going to keep it real with you. And I don't cap. So I have a Siamese. Her name is Blue because she has blue eyes. Oh, I used to not be a cat person, but now I love cats. Cats are very spiritual animals. You from Georgia, Zenalda? Am I saying your name right? Georgia. Latasha. Thank you, Latasha. I appreciate you. Yeah, Nikki, go ahead and like I said, I have one opening for April. So whoever books it first will get the, I think April 28th is the opening I have. Sierra said, not gonna lie, I was sad about these two from last night till this morning. Like, I wanted to cry, and I've never felt that about people I don't know. Yeah, don't cry, because at the end of the day, you don't know these people. And this is all entertainment, you know? But what it could be, you just picking up on the energy of Reginae crying. That's what it could be. So that could be, like, it gives me empath energy. When you can pick up and sense other people's emotions. And you see we got all those crying cards. So, yeah. Like with my mentorship, what I do is I help people get into like divination and ancestor connection. So I help you guys learn how to pull cards. I help you guys learn how to connect with your ancestors. Like my readings, I focus on helping connect with ancestors. Not so I can be the middleman. I want you guys to be able to speak to them directly. So that's why we focus on divination and chakra healing, chakra balancing. Okay? Because I feel like we should be self-sufficient when it comes to that. Like, it's 2023. We should all know how to pull cards. When it comes down to it, if you can't book a reading, or you can't get a reading with me or somebody that you trust, you should be able to pull your own cards. Just to ask like a simple question like, Spirit, what's my highest energy of the day? What's my highest energy of the day? Freedom. Okay? I need to free myself. I'm in a cage. You see what I'm saying? It's just like very simple. Start off small, but just... the mentorship is just good. It's for somebody to kind of like tell you which way to go and what they're picking up on. So like with certain readings, like when I do readings, like what are my spiritual gifts? People want to sometimes know what's their form of divination. What would be good for them? Cards, pendulum, astrology, scrying. There's so many different forms of divination. So you just want to focus on what's your form of divination. So that's a good reading to start with. But my favorite reading would be the Who's Your Folks ancestor reading. The first question is, what are gifts that I'm underutilizing on my maternal side? What are the gifts I'm underutilizing on my paternal side? And then it's basically like me asking about both sides of your family. So you'll see, okay, this side of my family is from Louisiana, so this is the side that's more into conjure and root work. And then you might have ancestors who were Native American who may be more into like herbs and medicine, or herbal medicine. So it really just depends on your bloodline, what your spiritual gifts are. Latasha said I have outside cats. They gonna make their way in the house pretty soon. I feel that. Sierra said, I've been told I'm an empath. Yeah, well, that's what an empath is. Somebody that can pick up on others' energy. Like certain readings I do, I cry. Not just because it's sad, but sometimes the spirits are crying. Like the spirits I talk to, they're crying. And so it makes me cry. And then the music gets sad. It's just, it takes over, you know? She said, like, I felt bad for her, but him would just feel like battling demons or something. Yeah. Again, they're only going to show us what they want us to see. So I wouldn't even analyze it that much, you know, unless you just want to know something. But yeah, girl, don't let them have you crying. Because like we was just saying, they probably in the bed together right now. So us being upset, crying and stuff, that don't do nothing. Nikki said, I'm excited now. Yes, Nikki, get excited. Don't be nervous. You will be nervous the day of. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna sit up and lie. But you know, the good thing about the readings, you know, it takes a little bit of time before you get your reading. So it might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So you have time to get your energy right. You know, you have time to, at least if you haven't written your ancestors a letter before, it'd be a good time to do that, just to make that initial contact with them, you know, prior to your ancestor reading. Because they're going to come through in the reading if you're open enough, you know. Okay. Oh, y'all got me out here yapping. It was still 74 people in here. All right, I'm going to play one more song. I actually have a couple more readings I'm going to record this week, you guys. So I would just go live and do them. Not even going to waste, you know, time, you know, recording it on my camera. That's going to take too long to edit. I just know myself. So the other readings I have, I got a couple requests today. But I know I want to do, let me see. Wait, the regulator said definitely battling something and it's weighing her down. Latasha said, yes, some of my ancestors made her cry. Yes, that is true. Zanalda said, I'm going to follow you because I really enjoyed your reading. Thank you. I hope all of you guys follow me, for sure. I love connecting with y'all. If you end up getting a reading from me, that's even better. You know, I love being a part of people's, like, spiritual journey. Like, that's my calling. It makes me happy. Do some of your family. Reword your question. Reword your question for me, Nikki. Also, send me a message on Instagram, Nikki, because I'll send you my playlist. Do I read some of my family? No, I do read some of my friends, though. They get readings from me. Is that what you were asking me? Yes, so just my friends, no family. But I do have family that want to get readings from me, but to me it'd be kind of weird because we got the same ancestors, so it's kind of like weird, you know what I'm saying? Like my aunt, she wants to get a reading from me, and one of my cousins. But the only way I know somebody want to get a reading from me is if they book a reading with me. You know, you could say you want to get a reading, but booking a reading is a different thing, you know? So, like I said, they want to get a reading, but they haven't booked a reading. If they booked it, I would definitely do it for them, though. Zanada said, I want to book a reading. Okay, which reading do you want to book? Erica, I thought you would have been here sooner. Let me see. Let me show y'all my readings website, just if y'all have any questions. Let's see. Okay, I was wondering, was I saying your name right? Toya unfollowed Armon. Yeah, you're going to have to watch this back, Erica, because I've been on here for a long time, but we had covered like how Toya feels and stuff like that. She's pretty upset right now. She's upset with Armon. Because for you to love my daughter and say you want to treat her right, why are you acting like this? Is kind of what I was picking up on. So, let's see. Okay, so here's my readings website. Scroll down. So if you click the book, this will take, like, you have to make sure you're logged into like your Google, because it's going to pull up like my calendar so you can see like all my openings. If you want to get like a same day reading or like the day after, it's within like 1 to 4 days. Basically skip the line. This is the emergency reading, okay? But if you're just wanting to like if you're doing mentorship or you just want to book, doesn't matter the date, I would say come down here where it says book a reading, see about your folks reading, what are my spiritual gifts reading, marriage ancestor reading, improve your career and finances, relationship reading, breakup reading. Then I have mentorship. So if you do the mentorship, before you can do mentorship with me, you have to have done an ancestor reading with me, like a booked paid reading with me. After you've done that, you can do the mentorship. Now, once you're in the mentorship, you can book readings, because the mentorship, you get a reading every month. Okay, so I have tier 3 and tier 4. Tier 3 is a 1-card reading every month, and then the tier 4 is a 3-card reading every month. Now, if you want to do the tier 3 reading, you still have the option. So tier 3 is $60, but you do have the option to upgrade, and then it's $95. So if you upgrade, it's a 2-card reading. Okay, so that's how I have it set up. So the mentorship is basically, I just opened my group chat back up, but basically you have access to like learn things from me, ask me questions if something's going on with you or something from your reading is resonating and you need more advice or you need more hands-on help. That's how you'll know the mentorship will be for you. Or if you want to develop your spiritual gifts, I would say do the mentorship. But yeah, mentorship is cheaper, honestly, which my price is going to be going up soon. Excuse me. My price is going to be going up soon, but for now, I would say it's very affordable. So go for it if you feel called to. Let me see. No comments. Latasha said I gotta hop off. Do hope to see you all again on the next reading. All right, Latasha, good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sierra said because she's pissed she don't play by her kids. Yeah, she don't play. Erica, we already answered all of these questions, so just catch the replay. I'm about to hop off of here so you guys can have access to that. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I am out.